Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a quick look of the Heritage H-535 in Artisan Aged Original Sunburst finish. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that most of you know, the deal with the Heritage guitars, made in the original Gibson factory up in Kalamazoo, Michigan. The company was founded by, a lot of the original Gibson guys, or not the original Gibson guys, but, guys that had worked for Gibson. So what we're looking at here is the H-535, which is basically Heritage's version of the Gibson ES-335. So, same basic construction. You got your, maple laminated back and sides, mahogany neck, rosewood fretboard, 3x3 headstock, and basically, the same kind of setup, as far as electronics go and stuff. So as the guitar comes from the factory, it'll have Seymour Duncan 59 humbuckers in it and Grover, aged, but Grover non-locking tuners. Now, those are two of the things I changed on mine. Regular viewers of my channel will know that this is a normal upgrade that I do. I put the Graphtec ratio locking tuners on mine. Had to do a little aging to them to, so it matches the aesthetics of, the rest of the guitar, but, you don't have to change any of the holes or anything like that, so that's cool. And then I took out the Seymour Duncan 59s. Nothing wrong with those pickups. I wanted to try this particular set of throwbacks that I got, and this is the guitar that they went in. These are a set of throwback ER custom PAFs, and really like those a lot. I left the rest of the electronics the same. It was all high quality components anyway, so I didn't worry about that. 3-way switch and volume and tones for each of the pickups. I did go ahead and I wanted reflective top knobs on mine, so I got a set of those and I aged them and I put those on there. The hardware, it's Tone Pros locking hardware, really nice stuff. It's aged. I did one other thing that I just remembered here looking at that I changed. I took off the the stock Tune-O-Matic bridge and I put on one of the Graphtec Rezomax bridges. It's got the like the Graphtec saddles. Probably didn't have to do that. Nothing, like I said, nothing wrong with the original bridge. I had that bridge and I wanted to, on this guitar, so I aged that as well. And then, the Heritage shaped, black pickguard here, which I like. Some people don't like the shape of the pickguard, but really solid guitar. Now, a lot of people complain about the headstock shape. I don't find anything wrong with the headstock shape. In fact, excuse me, I like it a little more because the string spread isn't quite as wide as it is on a Gibson. And actually, this kind of harkens back to, some of the real old Gibson headstocks anyway. So, but like I said, I don't see all the disdain for the, for the Heritage headstock. I don't have a problem with it. We'll go ahead and do some tone samples for you. Of course, that means, like I always say, we're going to do the same riff that we always do among some others. gang, that'll about do it for the quick look of the Heritage H-535 here. I really like Heritage guitars, and I really, really like this guitar. I think they're a great alternative, if you want a guitar like this, but you don't necessarily want a Gibson or something. You should definitely check out Heritage. I don't have a problem with Gibson guitars. I own lots of Gibson guitars, but I tend to like this H-535 more than my ES-335. I can't really put my finger on necessarily why. I just think this one just feels slightly better. I really like the rolled edges that they do on their fretboard, on their necks here, and as you would expect of a guitar, at this price point, you can take this guitar literally right out of the case when you buy it, and you don't have to do anything to it. It really is really a nice guitar. It's got great components. It's manufactured wonderfully, and the nut work is great. The fret work is great. So the little minor mods that I did to mine is definitely something that I wanted to do. You wouldn't have to do that on one of these, unless you wanted to, for sure. But just another really, really great guitar from Heritage, and I'm happy to have this one in the collection. Thanks for checking it out with me, guys. We'll see you next time.